Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You came for the Just Cause 3. I shall give you the Just Cause 3. Just so that we don't have any further confusion in the chat, the embargo for this game... Oh, come on, switch over, you bloody... X-flipping arsehole. Alright, try it again. Just so we don't have any confusion, the streaming embargo for this game is not the same as the review embargo date. Meaning those saying, why are you doing this? The embargo is not up till Monday. That's only for reviews. So, that's why. No need to really worry too much about that. Welcome to Just Cause. I'll do 720p 60 for this, although I'm not 100% sure if we'll be able to maintain that. I might actually end up knocking down the resolution on this end. The game is pretty demanding, actually. When I'm not streaming, I've been able to maintain 1080p 60 on Ultra. But with a stream and it getting kind of busy, the chances are I might have to mess with it a little bit to give you the experience that you need. Mostly, it's just a really good-looking game, and it's very demanding, and it probably doesn't have SLI support yet, because the game isn't actually out, so I think that's got a lot to do with it. Looks like I'm taking over this town, which is interesting, because I actually had no intention of doing that, but hey, never mind. Yeah, I'm already sort of feeling a little bit of chug, so let me, I'm just going to knock this down. Since I'm streaming at 720p, I might as well actually set the resolution to 720p. That's what I've got it on right now. I actually have AA off, because that was hitting my frame rate a little bit, and obviously on a low resolution stream, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm switching over to 720p, that will probably give me the frame rate that I need. But I mean, I imagine that quite a few people are going to have problems maintaining a great frame rate on absolute maximum detail for this game, because it is, I mean, it's gorgeous. It doesn't look that great right now, but once you start to get up real high, you'll notice very quickly just how good a game this is in terms of its looks. There we go, it's running a lot better now. Mainly because of really awesome explosions. You know what, I'd actually quite like that helicopter, if you don't mind. That would be nice. That is now mine, thank you very much, and now I will use it against you to kill everything that you have and hold dear. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. I have some fun toys, incidentally. The reviewer's guide for this game came with some very nice information, such as where to find some of the most amazing vehicles. So the first thing that I did after getting out of the tutorial was spend about an hour traversing the island to the other side of the game world, because the game world is fucking huge. What? What? This is a single-player game. Why are we concerned about... What is this connection lost nonsense? Exactly. Huh. Well, you know what would be really good? Some sort of offline mode for this single-player game. Oh, cool. It actually has an offline mode. Great. Excellent. Awesome, we're back to it. The online, there is actually no online play, it uses the online system for a bunch of comparisons. So like, hey, this guy did this better than you, and all that kind of thing. It doesn't actually have any online play, to the best of my knowledge. Also, the chat isn't working, so let me just refresh the page, because I'd actually like to see what people are saying if they're going to ask me any questions about the game, and they are welcome to do so. Just bear in mind, I'm not allowed to actually critique properly or review the game yet. There we go. Now chat is working again. I'm glad that it has an offline mode, because there is really no reason for it to be online all the time. I did notice initially that it takes a little while to get past the title screen, because it logs you into some sort of online service. So that probably has a lot to do with it. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there isn't any other online mode yet. As far as I'm aware. But of course, this is only the review copy, I don't know. Get off! Fucking hell. So, what's happening at the moment is that I'm trying to take over this village, and the way that you do that is you complete a number of objectives. The objectives are actually up to the left there, and it'll give you something of an indication as to what exactly you need to do. It's a lot more demanding than Mad Max. The thing is, Mad Max was a desert. Like, rendering a desert is not difficult. Rendering a really detailed island that is seamless with no load times, that is difficult. And that's exactly what they've done here, especially since you can fucking fly. So, you know, you've got to put a reasonable amount of detail in there. Let's hack this. Keyboard and mouse control's totally fine. No problems with it. Absolutely no problems. Some people are, of course, going to prefer the controller, especially bearing in mind that Just Cause has always had some very inaccurate gunplay. It's always been very spammy. It just sort of has a little bit of auto-aim on it. That you can actually turn the auto-aim off by getting a weapon mod. That is like for precision. So if you actually want to do precision shooting, the game has that option to do that. But for the most part, the weapons are kind of a little bit auto-aim, so you just sort of fire them. Oh, that's a tank. Okay. If we could actually borrow that, that would be great. Thank you. There you go. Yep, there we go. No helicopters for you. No, thank you very much. Might want to move out of the bombing range. There we go. Thank you. Anyway, where's my train of thought? Oh yes, I was actually talking about taking over towns. So, towns and army bases, basically, can all be taken over by you, and the way you do that is by completing a number of objectives to liberate the town or army village. Usually that involves killing certain chaos objects, as they call them. In this case, there's a couple of billboards I need to destroy. Fucking hell, have we not killed all of the aircraft yet? We seem to have really annoyed a lot of people today. My heat is actually 5-star level, which is generally not good. That's where things get a little bit crazy. Go away. Kill this tank, kill that tank. There we go. You can die. You are very bullet spongy, but you can die, especially if you get rockets dropped on you. So, chaos objects. Billboards are chaos objects. Gotta blow those up. There are a couple of satellite dishes in this town to blow up. You know, I should have killed that before I called in more reinforcements. That would have been nice. A couple of satellite dishes, speakers, propaganda speakers. Destroy those. There's also a big statue of El Presidente that you want to pull down. And if you want to know where those things actually are, then blissfully the game does actually tell you, because it would be very annoying, especially considering some of the army bases are freaking huge. As to where a lot of these are. No, we don't want the login. I don't know why it decided to log me in just because I went to the map. It's like, I don't want that. I want to see the map. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no SLI support yet, but the game isn't out yet, so I don't think there's an NVIDIA-ready driver. There we go, cool. So, if I place a waypoint right here, apparently that's where there's a billboard. Oh, right there. There we go. Hi. This tank, incidentally, is almost invincible, except to other tanks and mortar shelling, which, unfortunately, I'm taking quite a lot of. My tank is now on fire. I probably want to leave. I broke my own record. Ah! It's okay, don't worry, because you can do that mid-air. There we go. Leave me alone. Look, is it actually going to try and log me in every time I hit the map? Because that is the stupidest thing in the universe. I've never had this happen. This is like, literally today is the only time this has happened. This is really interesting, and I've had this game, like, for about 3 or 4 days. So, this is the first time I've seen this, but needless to say, this isn't good! This needs fixing before launch. If this happens to people on launch, they're gonna be pissed. And I don't even know why exactly going to the map triggered that. Oh, God. They're gonna call in more reinforcements. Alright, where was the, there was a chaos object around here. Whee! Because we can. I have a little grapple accelerator, which lets me do that, and then I can parachute, and then I can wingsuit, because, hey, there we go. And wingsuit right into the side of a mountain, because, just cause. Alright, there was a... Oh, bloody hell, get out of here. There was a propaganda speaker over here. There we go. Hop up here. We can place some explosive... Or, alternatively, the enemy helicopter can kill it for me. That works, too. Maybe I want to leave now. Time to leave. Detonate those explosives. You are not going to get very far like that. I got him shot. I feel bad about it now. Let's detonate the explosives on the way out. Which for some reason is not working. I don't know why. There is fall damage from a very great height. A very great height. You have to fall quite a way for the game to actually give a damn. If it's going to try and log me in again, just because I'm going back to the map to find the next objective, then I'm going to get very pissy. There actually really should be a mini-map. I'm not sure why they don't have one. I wonder if it's a gear unlock. It may very well be a gear unlock. There's quite a few things that are locked behind, like mission paywalls. I don't know why I'm calling it paywalls. Missions and such. Like, I was just there messing around for the first few hours. I was wondering why I didn't have fast travel. And it turns out there's actually, you've got to do a mission to get that. And the game hadn't mentioned that, so... It may very well be that the minimap is some sort of thing that you only get from doing a mission. Alright, so what else? We gotta find the statue of Le Presidente, which is actually right over there. One of the best ways to do that, by the way, is to use the a double grapple hook. If I take this, I can actually grapple it to something else. And you can do that right from the start of the game, by the way. So you can grapple something to something else, and then you can pull them together. So this tank might be quite useful. So if we grapple the tank, and then we grapple the statue, there we go. Now, if the tank moves, it will probably pull the statue down. That's assuming it actually wants to move, which it may very well not. Although, that would be quite amusing if I had him chase me across the battlefield and then pull the thing down the process. There's actually quite a few interesting and inventive ways of destroying Chaos Objects. It gives you a little tutorial at the start of the game as to, like, hey, you know what would happen if you attach an explosive barrel to this thing? Yeah, wouldn't that be great? And as it turns out, most of the time, yes, it is. This helicopter, however, is probably another phenomenal way of dealing with this, but I probably shouldn't have engaged the wingsuit quite there, but never mind. Oh, God. Up we go. Right now, there we go. Yeah, the dual tether thing is in right from the start, because they apparently thought that was a good idea, and that it was a really fun part of a mod, and it was, yeah. So they integrated it into the game. You can actually tether up to 6 things once you get enough upgrades. So you can create some... And you can, like... You can level up your grapple so that it can pull tanks together, because it's so strong. So you can do some crazy shit. Eventually. That's the problem, you need to unlock it. Alright, you know what? Since that... Can you stop shooting my fucking helicopter? Thank you. Hi. I took his head off. I suppose that was alright. Well, if this is going to be a problem... Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. This is going to be a little bit tricky considering how much heat I currently have on me. God damn it. You know, you're getting on my tits. Thank you. There is something I could do. Alright. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this right. So I just unlocked what are called booster explosives. So if I put a few of those on this van here, and then I take this vehicle, I'm hoping this does what I think it's going to do. The camera, by the way, is a pain in the arse. It is way too close most of the time. Oh, shit. Not good. Alright. So if I think if I hit... It's stuck. God damn it. You know, eventually... Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah. No hijack QTEs. You just instantly hijack. Alright, let's try it again. Thankfully, it should spawn me right next to where I'm supposed to be. Also, it spawns me without the fucking heat, which is handy. Alright. I'm going to use the booster explosives to kill this statue. There are a lot of different ways of destroying things that seem kind of pointless, but really, it's the best way to have fun in the game. If you actually do things straight-laced, the game gets really boring really quickly. Because unlocking all the outposts and everything becomes super repetitive. But if you do things like a fucking idiot... Alright, so, there is a statue over there. We are going to attach booster explosives to this car. I've never used these before, so this may very well not work out the way that it's supposed to. Oh, there's a little optional mission that just popped up over there. I can interrupt that firing squad. Let's go do that before we blow up the statue. They've got, like, little Far Cry style, hey, there's a target of opportunity near you sort of missions. So there's a firing squad going on over here, which is really not a great pastime. If you don't get there in time, then of course the guy dies. Oh, it's right next to the statue. I should have seen that one coming. You run surprisingly slow, otherwise. Sup? Hello there. And the rebels died, because I'm shit. Alright. And now they're getting reinforcements. I really shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Go away. You can stop them getting additional heat as long as you kill them before the reinforcement marker is triggered. Alright, where's my car? I had my car with booster explosives on it, and I've actually forgotten where I put it. It's fine, I can just make some more. Let's just detonate it. I think that was the car. It's alright, we can go borrow that one instead. We don't know where he is, guys. We have no idea. He's incognito with a giant fucking parachute. Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! You know what actually, what would happen if I attached these explosive barrels to this car. Oh, we've got to demolish the fence first, which actually could be kind of tricky. Let's pull the fence down. We attach the fence to that, and then pull it together. That should pull the fence down. Oops. I did not anticipate this. That was not what I expected to happen. Alright. Never mind, then. Can you go away? Thank you. Alright, let's, okay, booster explosives. Here we go. 3 and 4. I'm just gonna... Yeah, this is annoying as shit. They need to fix this immediately. So, if this is a problem on launch with the online servers going down, and every time you open up the map it tries to log you back in again, this is dumb as hell, and needs to be dealt with. Okay, gear mods. Let's see. It was under booster engines. Here we go. GE64 explosives become rocket engines for a short amount of time when you use them. There we go. All of these are unlocked via doing challenges, which I'll kind of get to in a bit, because they're actually pretty annoying, but... Alright, we are going to go find the statue, and we're going to use the... Did they just blow... Oh, no, I still have my booster engines on, okay. I was going to say, you didn't just ruin this for me, did you? This has nothing to do with my firewall. This is the first time this has happened, is this today. And this, by the way, is a very bad demonstration for your game, Square Enix. You may wish to sort this out before launch. Because I was in online mode, but offline mode, but every time you go to the map, it tries to log you back in again. Which I did not ask it to do at all. Weirdly enough, I think there must be like a certain amount of time on it, because it didn't do it then. I'm gonna get this damn thing blown up before I get to use these engines, aren't I? Alright, I need to find the statue of El Presidente. And then run this car into it. That's my grand plan, and I'm sticking to it. Please get out of the way. Thankfully, there don't appear to be any punishments for doing that. I've got the wrong way, aren't I? There we go. There is statue of El Presidente. Okay. So, if I hit Q now? No, I think I have to get out of the vehicle first. Alright. Let's get this signpost out of the way. By tethering it to the statue. There we go. Alright, now activate the booster engines. Go! You know... No! I mean, it seemed like a good idea at the time. It maybe wasn't quite what I was aiming for in the first... Oh, shit. Get him. There we go. I mean, it seemed like a good idea, right? This did not... Oh, right, okay. What if we attached it to the wheelie bin? Oh, god damn it. Didn't get him in time. Okay. What if we attached booster rockets to the wheelie bin? I don't know if that actually counts as a vehicle. I think they'll probably just detonate immediately. Oh, can you just go away? I'm trying to have hijinks here. Thank you. What if... I mean, I think that the wheelie bin of doom might be a reasonable strategy. Alright, let's see if this works. Need to work on the whole balancing thing. Because in theory, wheelie bin of doom would have done the job there. But we need to work on our positioning here. Oh good, the heat's gone. Excellent, we can fuck around some more. Online leaderboards, well, I mean, you can go into offline mode. The problem is I don't think there's a way to do that permanently. Like, I've never needed to go into offline mode up until this point. So, I don't... Oh, god damn it. Will you stop calling reinforcements? God. Jesus. There we go. Alright. Now, please stop shooting the vehicle with the explosives on it. Thank you. Would you mind? There we go. Stop it! Thank you. Alright, we're gonna get this right this time. It could be a coincidence. I mean, I have 20 up and I'm only using 4.5 right now. Alright, here we go. This has gotta work. This should be just fine. Go! Go You're stuck on the bloody ledge! Oh. Look. I'm gonna have this happen. I don't care how long this takes. Maybe I should just tether it and then... Right, we need another vehicle. Can you just go away? Thank you. Alright, here we go. This will be our next Angel of Death. I mean, I could just blow it up in any other way. I just find this more amusing. Alright, we're gonna make this work this time. We're gonna tether this. Let me in the vehicle. There we go. Just to make sure that this actually goes the direction I want it to. That's gonna explode, isn't it? God, I hate the camera sometimes. Ugh. It's amusing that the enemy in this game are the DRM. It's like, yeah, you have that. Alright. Okay. This should work just fine. Alright. Engage the booster rockets. Now, pull in the tether. Yes! Yes! Perfect. Alright, now I'm just gonna go raise the flag. And then this town will see me as its hero, regardless of the fact that I wrecked it. But yeah, the booster, you can get better versions of the boosters and stuff. It's just I don't have them right now. Alright, now I've got to go look at the map again to find out. It's usually the town square where you raise the flag. I just don't know exactly where that is. I was going to check. This is irritating. This needs to not happen. And it's weird that it's doing it today. Because, again, I've never had this happen before. It's not showing me where the, where I have to go to raise the flag. Which is pretty annoying. Most of the time it shows you where the objective is, but every now and again it somehow fails to, and I'm not really sure why that is. It is usually like a white marker. I mean, this was the police station. Oh, I have to call in the rebels at the police station first, okay. Then it lets me raise the flag. You've got to do things... You don't have to do things in a specific order, but you've got to complete every little objective. I think the way you do this is just to open the gates. Up. This shit needs to stop. I wonder if there's a way to force this offline. I don't know if it's independent. I think it's probably... If it's Steamworks, then in theory I could force Steam into offline mode and that should stop this from happening. I think. But I don't know if that's true or not. There we go, I've opened the gate. So now the rebels are allowed in, and they're going to go deal with that, and now I just need to go raise the flag, and then this town is mine. There we go. After that, I might see if putting Steam in offline mode will stop this from happening, because it's incredibly annoying. Raise the flag, there we go. It's, the only reason they have this online thing is to give you these little comparisons to other players, which is neat, but not worthy of this bullshit. It does say Square Enix servers, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's true. The last game used Steamworks, if I recall correctly. Alright, we have taken over that town. There's tons of towns to take over, incidentally, so... Yep, it doesn't look like there's any in-game option to stay in offline mode. Which is super annoying. Oh, it's just doing it... Now it's just doing it randomly. It's like, hey, let's log in. No. That's 3 out of 6 settlements in this region. If I show you the map, you'll very quickly understand why it's not a problem. Because that's the region. And this is the map. Yeah. It's fucking huge. So, you don't need to worry about that. That is just the Lagos region, which is one of, like, 25 regions. So, yeah, not really a big deal. You'll be fine. Alright, I'm going to try putting Steam into offline mode and take a quick break while I do that. Sod off! And then hopefully that will resolve this problem. If it does not, then this is going to be a very annoying stream. What's amusing is that Lyric is starting a sponsored stream for this game in about 30 minutes. If this keeps happening to him, then that is not going to be money well spent. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna put Steam to offline mode and see if this helps. I will be right back. I certainly hope it helps, because I'd rather not have my experience interrupted every 5 minutes. It's rather fun, and this is getting annoying now. Music! Success! Turns out putting it in Steam offline mode shuts the online features down, so we shouldn't have to worry about any of this nonsense anymore. Let's get back to the chaos, shall we? At least I would if XSplit was being cooperative. Thank you, there we go, lovely. Incidentally, by the way, Just Cause 2 right now is on Steam for like $2.50, and if you don't already own it, you're an idiot. Go and own it, it's great. Right, we don't care about missions. You want to see something silly, I imagine. We can do something silly, absolutely. So, one of the first things that I did in this game after the tutorial was go halfway across the map, which took me forever because I had no fast travel, to access a bomber that I can now drop at will and use to fly around like an idiot. So let's just do that. Hopefully it lands... No, It's just a little on fire. It's still good. It's fine. Not a problem. It'll be fine. No, not... Yeah, we'll just move the car out of the way first. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. Thank you. You just stay there. Okay. Did I break it? I mean, it seems like it's a bit on fire, actually. I might have broken it. That's really disappointing, because getting another one of those could be tricky. We'll try and maybe pull it out. I think it's on fire, so I'm not 100% sure if it's still good, but it's just I'm just gonna pull it. Yeah, that's very on fire, actually, which is probably why I can't get in it. Well, that's disappointing. I kind of wanted to show you that. I do have control of an army base in the middle of the map that has more jets in it that I could probably use, but it does involve me actually getting there. The problem is now I can't get another drop because we already have this one. If we blow it up, maybe. Oh, it's already blown up. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, where's the nearest army base? We need. I could just reload the save game. Maybe that would let me drop it in again. I don't think I actually can really. It's fine. We can figure it out another way. It's fine. I'm sure there is another army base around here. We have an army base right here that we've taken control over. Let's place a waypoint there and let's figure out a way to get there. We could drive a car. We could wingsuit our way there very easily. We'll drive a car just to show you the terrain on the way. Let's drive this one. There we go. Oh yeah, probably should not have it tethered to the plane. There we go. I think I have, do I have nitrous? I have nitrous unlocked, don't I? I think that only applies to rebel-dropped vehicles, though. You can actually get plain nitrous, because of course you can. You can get nitrous boost for planes and helicopters. Let's see, driving. Yeah, I have nitrous. Hold down mouse 3 for a temporary speed boost. Alright. Yeah, I assume it's probably Rebel Drop vehicles or anything you get from a garage will probably have that mod installed on it. So I actually have never used the garage system before, so I believe there's actually a garage. Ooh, make it look like an accident. There's a little mission over here. We'll go and try and do that mission. So I assume it wants me to drop something on this guy. So, we can chase him down quite easily. Hijack the limo. Alright. Whee! That should do the job. Okay, let's be a little bit careful. I'm gonna go pick him up with the limousine. I'm getting distracted of my objective of going to go get a jet, but this will be fine. Pay no attention to the limousine. Please stop shooting rebels. It's not very nice. Oh, damn it, I just got heat. And now I failed the mission. That's rather annoying. Alright, well, that's kind of irritating. I don't actually know why I got heat there. Alright, the garage is right here. Place waypoint on garage, thank you. I can actually fast travel, I think, to the middle of the map. So I could just do that, and then probably get a plane so I can show you how large everything is. I would like to add this limousine to my collection, thank you very much. And then I would like to put nitrous on it, possible. That would be great. Now you can just get that dropped from wherever now. I think I'm going to have to lose the heat before I fast travel, but I could just go to the top of the hill. If you combine the wingsuit with the parachute and the tether boost, you can actually travel really quickly in this game. And the wingsuiting is hella fun, as you might imagine. There we go. There's a bunch of challenges, including wingsuit challenges, to unlock stuff, which I actually find to be the most irritating part of the game so far. Because I want access to the gear mods, but I don't want to have to do all this stupid crap to get it. And unfortunately, the game does have a lot of that. It's like, hey, do this race. Do this 5-minute air race that you can fail by clipping your wing on a tree and have to start again, and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm beating my personal best. You know, when I saw the leaderboard, I saw, wow, personal best is really good. Wonder who he is. Alright, let's fast travel. I don't know what the limits on my fast travel actually is, because I only just unlocked it. I think it was, yeah, I unlocked, was it the army base in Umbra? There's an airstrip over here. Where did I, yeah, because it's completely out of the way, this place. I think it's, one of these army bases. I can get a plane there. Did I take that out? Oh, cool, I can get a boat there. But there's a really large army base in the middle of the map. There it is, the Mistral army base. Can I fast travel to it? Oh, I have no flares. Okay, so I need flares. I think you, yeah, you get flares from liberated towns. So, okay, I guess we're not fast traveling anywhere then. That's fine. I'm sure we can find ways and means of traveling around the place. There is a friendly army base right over there. That probably has a vehicle or a helicopter or something. We can go use that. That will do the trick. Yeah, flares, I think we saw them in the previous village. They are little unlocks. I'm not going to go do that mission yet. And you get them from liberated towns, and you pick them up, and flares are a currency that you use to get fast travel, basically. So the more liberated outposts you've got, the more fast traveling you can actually do. Alright, so this is one of our army bases. I wonder if it's it's going to let me do another rebel drop, actually. It might. Nope, no beacons available. I'm not 100% sure what gives you the beacons. I don't quite know. I don't think this army base actually has anything interesting in it, unfortunately. Vehicles-wise. Oh well. Never mind. We could just grab an APC and just drive it across the map. Seems like it might be the way to go. The rebels will also usually hop in and help you as well. Usually. So you can get like... I think there's a button to whistle for rebels to come join you in the turret or whatever. I just can't remember exactly what that button is, because I've never had to do it. Alright, where should we go? Where to go? There's a bunch of challenges over here. There's a helicopter frenzy challenge. There's a wingsuit challenge for a slingshot shot boost, and there is a lighthouse blast challenge, which is a kind of drive into and blow something up. Land turbo jump. That would be fun. We should probably get that. And, oh, we can fast travel to that? Oh, I guess because it's really... Ah, fast travel free from this province. Okay. So does that mean I can fast travel anywhere from this province? Or just in the province? Oh, looks like I can fast travel anywhere. Okay, neat. So I actually can fast travel to... There we go, cool. I can fast travel to my favorite army base. This is the one with the jets in it. This took me about an hour to take, actually, because it was a very, very tricky base. It has a lot of defenses. There are a lot of really, really difficult bases, but I wanted this one in particular because I knew it had the jets. It has 3 runways and a bunch of jets, and it's pretty great. And if you unlock this, it gets you the bomber jet, which is incredibly good at killing outposts. Like, the small outposts, you can just fly over them, unleash bombs, and just destroy the whole thing and instantly win it, which is kind of neat. Some people comment about performance. I mean, this game is a real hog. Like, on highest detail, it's a real hog. As I said, I don't think it has SLI support yet. The plane's supposed to be in the hangar. It doesn't have SLI support yet because the game isn't out yet, so that probably has a lot to do with it. But it's also worth bearing in mind that Avalanche's engine is pretty scalable. So I imagine that you'll probably have no issues as long as you tweak the graphics settings. If you want maximum detail, then yeah, your game's probably going to run like crap. I mean, obviously, I run on 2 Titan X, and you need like a 980 or Titan X to maintain it on ultra at maximum detail at 1080p and stay above 60. In fact, like, I have had it drop below 60 with anti-aliasing on. Okay, maybe there's some jets in here. Yeah, I think the fast travel system seems to be to encourage you to travel a lot manually and kind of explore the island, and only really use fast travel when you absolutely need to. Where the hell are all the jets? Did I just come back to the same hangar? I probably did. But I know there's some jets around here. I know that there's multiple runways. The jets might be up here. Oh, there's the Jet Frenzy mission there. Incidentally, you can shoot people while upside down, which is kind of great. I don't want that crappy little plane. Look at that thing. No, I want a jet. I mean, I guess it would do the trick. Apparently, there's a little mission with that plane, though, so I guess we could probably take it. Alright, looks like we're doing some delivery. Does this have, this doesn't have rocket boosters on it, though, does it? Well, that's disappointing. You can attach rocket boosters to these little planes. Oh, look, one of the rebel jets is landing there. I might actually go and steal that. I think all the jets are actually out right now, doing things, and you have to wait for them to come back. Alright, so I guess we're going this way. It's unfortunate that a lot of the vehicles that you pick up don't actually have the mods on them. I think you've got to get a vehicle via a rebel drop to have all your modifications added to it. But yeah, it's a little bit misty right now at night. Usually you get a really amazing view of the island from here, but right now the weather effects are preventing that from happening. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do on this mission, because I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. Okay, this is apparently the drop point. Alright, I mean... Okay, so I was actually supposed to land it. Right. That... yeah, probably should have paid more attention to that. Oh well. Never mind. Let's go back to the base, because I'm pretty sure I saw a jet go there now. Probably should have paid attention. It said, hold open parachute. I'm like, okay then, sure, I'll open the parachute. I was like, oh, you have to land it. Alright. I mean, they got the delivery, they just got it in bits. It's some assembly now required, I think. Reaching this army base is a bit of a pain in the arse, because obviously it's on a frickin' mountain. Ow. Rico's delivery service is not very reliable. You probably shouldn't make him do that again. Finally, there's a person in there? I don't know. I was paying no attention. I just wanted to fly it. Alright, let's go and find a jet. Unless it's going to let me rebel drop again, which it isn't. I still don't know exactly what earns those beacons. Maybe it's completing objectives or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's like time-based. Or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. But I know that certain vehicles you can't keep resummoning. Like, I'm pretty sure the bomber jet has like a 25-minute cooldown on it. So once you get it, don't blow it up, because you're not going to get another one for a while. I'm pretty sure this base has regular jets, which are very fast. Like some of the fastest vehicles in the game. There is a giant transport plane in this game that apparently can hold 10 land vehicles. I don't know exactly where to get that. I could probably look at the reviewer's guide to find out. But it would be really cool to try and get that. It's probably very difficult. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Alright. So, let's go check that hangar there, and if not, we'll go check the hangar there. Because I'm pretty... see, there's one of the rebels landing a jet right now. Go take it. I love the fact that that is actually a thing. Like, there are now jets here because the rebels took the jets and flew them somewhere. And just as I was talking about the level of detail there, the jet disappeared. Never mind, video game. Never mind. Alright, there we go. Let's, I think that's a bomber, actually. Yeah, let's grab that's the bomber. So we're going to grab the bomber, because that's a lot more fun than the regular plane. There we go. Wonderful. Are there radio towers? I mean, technically, yes. Like, there's nothing you have to climb up. You need this, Bad time to land. Bad time to land. Alright, well, we're good. Okay. Excellent. Wonderful. My immersion, indeed. The camera does tend to spaz out every once in a while. I think, like, the camera to me is kind of annoying. It's a bit too close. Like, and more often than not, it stubs you right in a Rico's arse for whatever reason. It's really not helpful. There doesn't appear to be a way of zooming it out any more than there currently is. Which, you know, you've got camera sensitivity and inversion, but there doesn't seem to be a way of zooming the camera out anymore. Which is actually really damn annoying. Nitrous is hold shift, yeah. I mean, I don't have access to that. You can recenter the camera, but I think that's about all you can do, which is... I mean, you get used to it over time, but it could be a lot better. Alright, yeah, so you got infinite bombs with this, because of course you do. So let's look for an army base to bomb, shall we? I don't really want to bomb the oppressed town. That's probably not the best way of getting the people on my side. This, on the other hand, this little guard post is probably a nice, easy target, so we're going to go bomb it. There are some huge army bases. There's one I was trying to assault, which is the Central Command. They have a fire-at-will airstrike that you have to disable, which just blows you up completely. A lot of the bigger bases have a lot of SAM sites, which make air attacks difficult, so you've got to go down on the ground to deal with that. But you can also hack the SAMs, which you can use against enemy air support, which I thought was pretty neat. Alternatively, the SAMs are on wheels, so just attach them to a car and then drive them off a cliff. That works too. Camera auto-alignment, I think, might have something to do with it. No, we don't want to go into gamepad controls. Where was it? Gameplay, vehicle camera auto-alignment off. We can turn that off. I'm not sure if that helps. I mean, it's mostly just to give you full view all the time. Alright, that is a very tiny army base that we are going to drop a lot of bombs on. Yeah, that would do the trick. For the really small outposts, actually just a couple of bombing runs will liberate them. That's why getting this vehicle early on is so powerful. Because the little, tiny, fiddly army bases are really easy to take if you have this vehicle. Because you just carpet bomb them, and the chances are you destroy everything in them. The larger bases, the bomber isn't so good at dealing with. Yeah, the bomber isn't as fast as the fighter jet. The fighter jet, I think, is the fastest plane in the game, and I'm pretty sure you can get upgrades which will make it even faster. Like, I think I can add nitrous to this plane. It's just the only way I can do that is by adding a rebel drop. There we go, we've liberated an outpost. Nice and easy. It's the easiest way to liberate those tiny little outposts, is just to get this plane. And that'll unlock a challenge and also a spawn point and all sorts of things like that. That should get me a... No, it didn't get me a rebel drop beacon. Again, I don't know what exactly you have to do to get one of those. I think there's a... That is a bigger base. Yeah, that is a Central Command, which has an EMP cannon, apparently. This game has some weird tech stuff. I actually encountered an army-based commander at one point that had a tank with shields. So you had to deal with that. So there's some pretty crazy stuff going on here. I was trying to find a little army base. We can go to Central Command and show you what happens. This is a very bad idea. This is a very bad idea, so let's go and do it. Let's fly you to the Central Command for this region, which is a giant, huge army base, which murders you instantly when you go anywhere near it. I mean, you can probably tell I'm having quite a lot of fun with it. There's definitely a lot of issues that I have with it. I mean, I don't think that it's a huge evolution on Just Cause 2 yet. I mean, it may very well be that a lot of the stuff I just haven't seen yet because I'm not far enough in the game. I've put like 8 or 9 hours into the game so far, and there's a lot of little cool unlockables. A lot of the problems that I've got with it are the way that you get most of those unlockables, because you have to do these shitty little challenges which are really annoying most of the time. Some of them are fun, like... You've got to drive this car above 60 miles an hour because it has a giant exploding engine on it, blah, blah, blah. That's fun. But then there's, like, fly your wingsuit through all these hoops and redo it and all that kind of thing if you mess it up. And you've got to get a certain number of gears to unlock the next part, and that's kind of irritating. It would be nice if there were just different ways to do that, rather than just having to do their little challenges. Those I find pretty annoying. Sometimes the liberation of various towns takes a little while, and... I don't know, like, I don't have so much of a problem with it, because it does show the little objectives on the minimap, but they can still drag on a little bit. It's like, hey, you've got to blow up 24 fuel tanks. Better find that 22nd one. Incoming Bavarian nuke! I'm sorry, what? It's firing a Bavarium nuke at me. Right. I don't know how well this is going to go, guys, because they are literally nuking their own base in order to try and get rid of me. Which is, also, there are SAM sites fucking everywhere. So, yeah, that we might have pissed them off. I think the nuke only hits ground, though. I think I'm actually fine right now. That is the Bavarium nuke launcher, by the looks of it. Oh, ow, ow. Let's fire some rockets at it. I don't know if that actually did anything, but... No, I think that might be a hardened emplacement. I don't know if I can actually kill that. But if you could stop firing the Bavarium nuke at me, that would be great. That is a cloaked aircraft, because of course it is. Yeah, there's, the plot line of this game surrounds this, rare radioactive material called Bavarium, which this dictator has been harnessing for weird technology. That is why there is an invisible fucking helicopter right there. Yeah, it turns out I can't kill the Bavarium nuke. The way that you disable these defense systems is usually by taking out other outposts in the region or doing missions. So the central commands all have a unique defense mechanism. In this case, the Bavarium nuke is not really doing much because I'm in a plane, but as soon as I go onto the ground, I imagine that will instantly kill me. The last base I... Oh, it hit me. Oh dear. Alright. Well, apparently the nuke can hit planes. Good to know. Let's try and take this on foot. I'm sure this will go swimmingly. By which I mean it will go horribly. But yeah, the game is very, very silly, which is good. Let's, load that up. There we go. And I imagine this place is probably extremely well defended. These are all the chaos objects that I was talking about that you have to blow up. You'll see the little bars in the left-hand side go up. Let's, not be anywhere near that when it explodes, shall we? That's a tank. That might be useful. Let's, have one of those. A light tank. There we go. Blow up this fuel tank. Blow up this. Oh, that I think was the nuke, maybe. But I'm pretty sure that they blew up more of their own stuff than they did of me. That guy has a minigun, because of course he does. There are towers that can explode. Not everything is destructible, but everything that you kind of want to be destructible is. There are also... it's a bit... Yeah, this was maybe a poor choice of objective. I'm probably... my god, please stop nuking me. It's okay. We're fine. Not a problem. Everything is... God damn it! That's probably why you don't try and take on a central command before you have disabled its defenses. Oh my god. I can't believe that base literally nukes itself to try and... You know, I destroyed quite a lot of objectives there, though. Like... Okay, so I've killed all of these. I just need to kill 6 transformers and a bunch of fuel tanks. I think I can actually take this. I genuinely think I can take this while still avoiding the nuke. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I think I can do it. Alright, here we go. We're going to attempt to take the central command base. I'm pretty sure this is a central command, isn't it? Without disabling its nuke. I'm sure they won't notice me wingsuiting in. So, I need to look for objectives, and they are not showing up on the map right now. That big red thing, that needs to be destroyed. You know what would be great, actually, if I took control of a SAM site? Oh, hi. Oops. Slight problem. I think we should stay in the air, mostly. I'm thinking the air is a good way to maybe kill this. But I'm absolutely... We could snipe at some of them from a distance. Oh, it spawned me back here. That's unfortunate. I think it... Yeah, I actually flew so far that it spawned me here. I don't even know where I was actually attacking that base. If I get a bomber jet out, I could probably kill it. But where was it? Oh, yeah, it was this one. Okay. I'm going to... First things first, we need to get this out of the way. Okay, we'll blow it up with something else. We need this out of the way. Alright. Can we do a rebel drop? Yes! Can we drop a bomber? No! Can we drop something else that might be useful? Well, I mean, we can get a helicopter, but... I don't have many good helicopters. These are all the helicopters available. There's lots of them, and the only one that I have is this one with a minigun. This will last about 3 seconds before the SAM sites just chew it to pieces. But... we'll call it in anyway. I want to kill that central command now. This is like where the game is at its most fun, when you're trying to do dumb stuff. There we go. Here is the party bus. Hold mouse 3 for nitrous. Yes, please. Here we go! Nitrous on my helicopter. Because of course. Excellent. I'm glad that I finally got to experience that. I believe you can upgrade that too. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to last very long in this. This chopper will take about 2 hits. I think there are flares, but I'm not sure if I've unlocked them yet. Let me just double check the PC controls here. Helicopter, flares? Flares? No flares. Okay. I thought I had flares. Maybe I have to unlock them. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to last very long in here, but it should get me back to where I need to be. Because really, I only have to destroy like 6 more fuel tanks and a few transformers, and I should take the base, so I could maybe take the Central Command out without killing the nuke, which would be amusing if I could pull that off. Oh, and this is what the game looks like in the daytime. It's pretty frickin' impressive, isn't it? It's kind of gorgeous. Man, I thought Just Cause 2 was gorgeous. This game's even more ridiculous. Yeah, this is basically Airwolf now. I love it. It's not very good nitrous. I think you can get more. What's on the gear mods for planes? Can you get better nitrous? Yes! You can get air nitrous too. Cool. And yeah, the next unlock is like maximum flares and all that sort of thing. So these are all like the unlocks you can get. There's a bunch of stuff you can get for your wingsuit and tether. Tether strength. This lets you tether everything together. And that's the wingsuit. So you get wingsuit abilities, air brakes, quick close, impact resistance sort of things. They're all kind of neat. Alright, we are approaching the Central Command in a pretty awful helicopter. I imagine this is not going to go well at all. But we're trying to locate some Chaos objects, blow them up. And if we just keep repeating this, we should be able to take this base, in theory. If you do have any more questions, then feel free to ask. As I said, performance-wise, I think we can find the Airwolf theme for you. That's got to be done. Now people have suggested that we play the Airwolf theme while we're doing this, and I fundamentally agree with their assertion there. Here we go! This is going to be less glorious than you think. That is a lot of Sam. That is a lot of Sam. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, no, it's not good. No! Okay, that is the end of Airwolf. Airwolf is dead. We are very sorry. Let's not die to the Bavarium nuke. Okay, stop. We can stop the Airwolf now. Stop the Airwolf. Enough Airwolf. I mean, we tried. There is a shielded helicopter flying up there somewhere that I really would like to steal. Okay, first things first. I see that fuel tank. That needs to... Oh, God! Alright, there's another helicopter right under here. If I stay under here, the nuke can't get me, right? Surely. Oh, I mean, something exploded. I think the nuke is actually helping me out here. So... Alright, let's check the map and check the other objectives. Okay, so we've got a bunch of fuel tanks right under here. So, if I just stay out under the thing, out of the way of the nuke, then I think I can get the nuke to blow up my objectives for me. In theory. Because I'm pretty sure the nuke can't kill me here, right? I can't actually see. I have no idea what's going on. What if I stole this helicopter now? Alright, prepare to recommence the Airwolf theme. Excellent, we have a new helicopter. Here we go. Never mind. We had a new helicopter. I probably should have taken the SAM sites out. The problem is that I can't stay on the ground for more than about 5 seconds with that nuke going off, so there's no way I can actually turn the SAM sites off. Alright, let's put the in-game music back on. Alright, I think... What is actually going on here? Alright, this needs to explode, so if we could blow that up, that would be kind of great. This takes a lot of work, though. Okay, there's another helicopter here. Let's take that. I made a horrible mistake! Alright. I'm trying to tether it. Oh, I can't tether it because it's shielded. Crap. Oh, Jesus! Alright, what else needs to be blown up? Alright, we got yeah, those fuel tanks under there. Okay, yeah, that we can get to there without dying to the nuke, I think. That should be reasonable. That's doable. If we hide under the bridge. Please stop exploding! Oh, Christ. The helicopter. Which is still shielded. Damn. Oh, I think the shield just went off. No! No, we're not quite dead. We're not... Now we're dead. We died from face planting into the back of a helicopter, which is unfortunate. We are getting there, though. I think we're getting there. Alright, those fuel tanks over there, I could just wingsuit to those and kill them. So, we can get that. I'm gonna take this damn base if it kills me multiple times, and it will. I want to take that shielded helicopter, but it keeps activating its shield. Oh! It's shooting nukes from there at me, by the way, which seems horribly unfair. I'm pretty sure it can't hit me in a wingsuit. What's the chances of that, right? I mean, it can apparently do that. But I'm not quite dead. It's okay. Rico can take 1 nuke to the face. 2, apparently too many. Alright, so if we snipe away at those little things over there, and then we manage to stay under the bridge, we might be okay. Ah, it spawned me back here now. That sucks. Is my bomber timer off now, though? Yay! My bomber timer's off. Okay, we can take the bomber in now. I've just got to find long enough pseudo runway. There we go. This should do the trick. That should be fine. There we go. Let's get the bomber. Yeah, I think it can only hit you if you're flying in a straight line. Where's my plane? Did I just throw a grenade instead of actually summoning the plane? Yes, I think I did. Let's try summoning the plane. I hope that by taking that base it lets me use that nuke. That would be great, but I don't know if that's true. Maybe you can shoot the rockets out of the sky? Couldn't say. I have never tried. Okay, we need to kind of turn this around a little bit. This is maybe not an ideal position for the plane. I mean, this should be fine. We shouldn't have any problems taking this plane off here at all. There we go. Physics be damned. You can't attach nitrous to this thing, which is unfortunate. I wanted this to go faster than it does. Alright, so with the bomber, we should maybe have a bit of a better time. So we're going to try and... Oh, and one of the things just randomly exploded, which is kind of great. Not sure why that happened. But yeah, when things set themselves on fire, they have a tendency of chain reacting and exploding, which is... You actually get an award for that. Alright, so there was a bunch of fuel tanks under the bridge that we can probably snipe off pretty easily with rockets. Yeah, the takeoff time is not long. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to use planes in most of the regions in the game, which would kind of suck. Alright, as long as we don't get hit by the nuke immediately, we should actually be just fine here. And we just set up 4-way. I think I missed there, but... Let's just not get hit by the nuke. Yeah, those are the nuclear missiles going past me, but just avoid those, if it's all possible. Ow! Okay, avoiding those is actually quite tricky, it turns out. But it's okay. I think we can maybe hit the tanks from here. We need to get airborne now before this nuke hits me. Why aren't I airborne? There we go. Okay, I think we got some fuel tanks. Oh god, that was the nuke. Just move! Quickly! Under the bridge! It's the only safe place to be. Ish. I mean, it's kind of safe, I suppose. Alright, that's that dead. So what are we left with? We have to deal with... there are 2 Doppler radars under this runway. I can actually see them from here. I don't know if I can kill them from here, though. I do have a couple more RPGs. Might do the job. Okay, that's 1. And 2. Okay, what else have we got to kill? We got 2 fuel tanks right up here. One down. If I could just get that chopper. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, screwed that up completely. I wonder if those choppers actually have a defense against being hijacked. High-level area? That's probably true. Alright, where was that other fuel tank? That one right there. Okay, finish the fuel tank off. Great. And now kill this one. Probably just throw a grenade at it. That should do the job. Do we get it? I think we got it. Get out of there. Alright, fuel tank's off. Oh god. This is not going to last long. Alright, let's find 2 more objectives. So we've got... fuel tanks. Ah, shit. Okay, some of the stuff just got destroyed by the nuke. Excellent. We're in a good spot. Alright, here we go. There's a couple over there to deal with. Got a couple of electrical transformers. Ah! It's all fine, don't worry. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. I'm sure everything's going to be just... there we go. Got the nuke to destroy that. Excellent, excellent. What else have we got? We have that one more electrical transformer that didn't quite die. If we can just kill that. Then move over to the other side of the base. We've almost got this. Oh yeah, I mean, one of the other bases, they literally just bomb themselves with airstrikes. It's great. It gets rid of you, though. It works pretty well. Alright, so the electrical transformer is gone now. There is this one right there that needs to die. I think as long as we stay airborne, we're probably going to be fine. Maybe. Alright, I think they just nuked it. I think we're good. Alright, what else have we got? We've got fuel tanks, I think, here. Yeah, I see them. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Alright, they're probably going to nuke that area now. Yep, they did. We are reliably using their own defenses against them. I'm not 100% sure if the developers realized you could do this. They probably did. Alright, that's that, and now we've got these, and then then that'll actually be the base taken, if we manage to get these without dying. Perfect. Alright, is there anything explosive that I could attach to it? Yep, those barrels kind of count. I don't know if I want to be on the ground here. I'm hoping the nuke hasn't noticed me yet. Alright, if we attach that to that, and then pull it in. Is that explosive? I don't know, but let's try it anyway. That's a tank. That is a shielded tank. That is a cloaked shielded tank. How about we just plant some explosives directly on the objective, and then blow them up. That's a guy with a minigun. I don't like you. If we could not die to you, that would be great. No, don't use the explosives, no! Oh, I'm such an idiot. The problem is you have to switch between explosive mode and non-explosive mode, and that can get a bit fiddly. Alright, I think I got everything with the exception of that one. So, we're going to kill that one last thing, and I think we'll have this army base. Alright, let's try not to die on the way in. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that there's an explosive mode that actually disables your guns while you're in it. I'm not really sure why it has that, but uh-oh, nukes incoming. Let's just Ow! Ow. Ow. I think, are we actually okay? We're actually okay. We're fine. Not a problem. It's just going to take a little bit of climbing to get back to where we were. I have, like, 2 more little objectives I need to get. A fuel tank and 2 transformers, apparently. That should be, easy enough. He says. If I can avoid getting hit by the nukes, then everything will be just fine. The problem is avoiding getting hit by the nukes. Minor issue. Minor problem. Minor little inconvenience, let's just say. I'm going to take this damn base, because I'm pretty sure this base actually has a plane of some sort. Some kind of unlockable plane. So I want it. I don't care how long it takes. We're getting it. I need to maybe get better at this whole... Oh, god damn! We it's... If we could just... Can we... No. Oh, okay. Didn't want me doing that. We're getting there. We're getting there. We just need to kill those last little things. Alright, where are they? I actually don't know. Getting in from here is such a nightmare. Can I wingsuit and, like, quickly grab onto that? And then move that way? I guess we're gonna find out. We just need to get under the bridge. As long as I can get under the bridge, we'll be just fine. Okay, now I think, now that we're here, we're pretty much kind of safe from the... Okay, maybe not as safe as I initially thought, but safe enough. So the last 3 things I need to hit are... 1 fuel tank. Oh my god! 1 fuel tank right there. Which is 400 meters away. Which might as well be 400 miles away, considering what's currently going on. Alright, just stay underneath the bridge, and we should be okay. I think. Pay no attention to the man that's upside down. Please. Oh god, this is actually getting really bad. Don't get murdered by regular dudes. I'm Rico. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Okay, keep moving, keep moving. No, don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Alright, I really need to move faster than this! This way, this way. Alright. Was there really 1 fuel tank under there that I missed? Oh god. It's okay. Pay no attention to the man. That's a guy with a minigun, isn't it? Oh god. Oh Christ! Did it get the fuel tank? Please tell me. No, just grenade the fuel tank. Did I at least get the fuel tank before I died? No! I'm gonna get this. One way or the other. Ow! I think it spawned the grenade on me. It's right there. I don't have any RPGs left, do I? Can I maybe get a rebel drop in here that would help? Can I maybe get my plane back? No. Okay. Yeah. What if I just got a military vehicle and drove it right into the base? But it's going to get nuked, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe this APC might be able to survive. If I can survive like 1 hit from a nuke and get close enough to that thing, I can maybe blow it up. Oh. Huh. I mean... Huh. Oh, Christ. Oh, why? If I can just get close enough to fire an RPG at it... No! I'm okay. I somehow got away with that. Keep moving. Just need to get close enough to RPG. Just move. No. Oh, God. I'm getting this. I don't care how long it takes. I'm getting this. Oh, that's how you honk the horn. Okay. Can I shoot it from a mile away over here? Do I actually... I don't think I have line of sight. I think we go back to the bridge strategy. That was clearly the way to go. We're just going to get to the bridge without getting killed by the nuke. That's all that is required. Alright. I have an RPG, I just need to get line of sight on that sodding fuel tank, which is more difficult than it sounds. Oh, Christ. Okay, I don't know if that's actually gonna hit it. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up! Move! I hit it, okay. Get airborne now. Alright, last two things, Where are they? They are there. There are two transformers right there that we need to somehow get to without getting nuked. Or killed by invisible helicopters, or God knows what else. Ah! Alright, okay. This was all part of the plan. Just need to recover. Wingsuit. Fire. One more. Yes! Thank you, nuclear missile. Oh my God, look at what we got. This is gonna be interesting. We did it. We beat a central command without stopping the nuclear weapons. Why is it still firing? Didn't we just take control of this? Can we stop? Oh my God! This is my base now! It's still shooting me! I think, we may have found a possible bug, or I don't know if it is supposed to do that on purpose, because the nuke is still active. Maybe it's stopped now that we've respawned. Okay, I think it's stopped. Great. That really doesn't sound like it's stopped. So there is now a challenge called FOW Frenzy. It's still nuking me! It's my base! Yeah, so if you take a central command without doing the preceding levels, it will keep firing the nukes at you. Which is, interesting. I don't think it should do that. That seems like a bad thing. Okay, I'm sure we can take this mission without getting blown up. FOW Frenzy. Let's see what it does. What is this gun exactly? I have... Oh, do I now have control of the nuke? Oh, interesting. This is an airstrike challenge. So I can laze targets to airstrike them. And blow up absolutely everything. Sounds reasonable to me. I don't know if that's a bug or a feature. It does seem to me that when you take a central command, maybe its defense should probably go offline. Am I mistaken there? I mean, does that not sound fairly reasonable? It sounds like a good idea, right? Maybe. Airstrike this area. Do you have to just keep lasing it? Because I brought them in. I think you have to laze and then wait for the bombs and then laze again. Yeah, the little challenges are just like, blow stuff up, get points, basically. This one is actually surprisingly dull for what it is. Yeah, that Bavarian warning is still there. I think I'm gonna have to, like, take stuff over in the province in order to stop that from happening. Which is a little annoying, actually. Just a little bit irritating. I got 1 gear for that. That was a crappy challenge. Okay. Which is supposed to unlock a grenade upgrade or whatever. I wanted to get the transport plane, but I don't think it's safe to try and take off from here. It'll probably get nuked. Oh well. Yeah, so the defense is still active, even though I have liberated the command, and I have no idea now how to turn it off, which is a bit of a problem. So this army base I basically can't use because they keep dropping nukes on me. I imagine what you probably have to do is take the surrounding regions to disable the nuke. Yeah, if you disable FOW, you have to liberate the areas around it, which is silly because I already took the central command, so why would I need to do that? I have no idea, but apparently you do. I'm going to fast travel somewhere so that I can get that giant plane. Apparently you can fill it full of vehicles. I'm not 100% sure what the use of that would be, but yeah, I want to fast travel somewhere else. Going back to Mistral is probably the best place to go, because I can easily take off from there. The in-game music is not still muted, it's just very quiet. The game actually has quite a lot of, like, boring missions that sound like, oh, Frenzy! Yeah, this will be really fun, and then it ends up actually not being that fun at all. There's actually quite a lot of missions like that, which is a little unfortunate. You'd think the Frenzy missions would be really, really fun, but surprisingly enough, a lot of the time they actually aren't. Mostly because it's just you stand still and blow stuff up in a kind of boring vehicle, which is really not that much fun, especially considering you just did that. So I'm not really sure what the whole idea was. You think, hey, Jet Frenzy, it sounds great. It's actually not. Surprisingly not that fun. But yeah, the game will have a mission to disable that defense system. The problem is, now that I've taken the base before I'm supposed to, I don't know what that mission is. That plane is in the way. Let's, maybe get that plane out of the way. Thank you. And now we can drop in something a little bit more interesting, such as the giant transport plane. Oh, wow, they have one of those in here? That's cool. They have a freaking Thunderbolt. Or was it Thunderhawk? Thunderbolt, I think. Oh. It's on fire. Great. We broke it. I think. That sucks. So where can you actually drop this where it won't break? That plane's a bit big. Well, I don't think we can actually use it now because it's on fire. That's really disappointing. And now it's in the way of the Mustang, which I want to fly. So where the hell can you even land that? We're not 100% sure how they actually dropped that in, but I'm going to have to slowly maneuver the Mustang around it. Please tell me you can actually fly this. Don't tell me that they just put this in here for show. Yes, you can. Excellent. It's a Corsair, is it? Is it a Corsair or Thunderbolt? I can't remember. Alright, we're going to very, very slowly move the plane around the other plane. Probably very specific airports. Apparently, this airstrip is maybe not suitable for that. How the hell am I going to even get this thing to take off now? I've blocked the runway. Yeah, it's probably a Corsair. Alright. Okay. I think we can take it off here. This should be fine. I'm sure this won't be a problem. Should be just fine. There we go. It's airborne. Excellent. Yeah, probably like the big main airport of the island or something like that. There we go. We now have a Corsair for some reason. I don't know why there is one of those in the game, but hey. Unfortunately, I don't have nitrous attached to it, which is very disappointing. There's a friendly rebel plane there. At least I assume it's friendly. There we go. That's neat. Lovely view, though, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Do I have 5-star heat on me again? There's a bunch of mines and stuff over there that it can be taken over. Let's choose, what do we want to do now? There's probably some areas that need a bit of liberating around here. This province is still under their control. I'm not sure how. There's like a city right there. We should probably fly over there. And as I did mention, the game is definitely a hog in terms of its graphics. The system requirements are quite high, at least if you want to play it on Ultra. Someone was tweeting me earlier saying, oh, PewDiePie's having frame rate problems. So it's like, well, PewDiePie should probably get a better PC. I'm not having any frame rate problems. I mean, I don't know if you really call them frame rate problems. I think that it's mostly because it doesn't have SLI support yet. You can get it at 60 and keep it above 60 at 1080p. You just need like a 980 Ti to do it. You can get strength mods for the tow cable, so you can actually, like, tow a giant plane or whatever, no problem. You can attach anything to anything. The cities are quite busy. There's a lot of people in them, for the most part. You just can't exactly interact with them in any real way. They're just dudes. It's also worth bearing in mind, of course, this game, like, is pre-release, so it doesn't have performance patches and there are no drivers for it yet, so... Yeah, I could fly through the... What tunnel? I missed the tunnel, apparently. I wasn't paying any attention. We're heading over to whatever this town is. I think it's a town. It might actually be a Bavarian mine, which you can take over as well. You can blow up a giant bag of 288. They have actually quite a few of them on the island. There are some huge things you can blow up in this game. The giant plane maybe kind of exploded, so... There's a little, I think that's a bag of 288's little brother, but yeah, that's actually a destruction objective. So I could actually blow that up. Yeah, so this isn't a city, this is a giant Bavarian mine, by the looks of it, that you can take over. Maybe this plane is not exactly what I should be using to try and deal with this. Oh, I definitely pissed them off, okay. Let's, we could place a few explosives there, I think. That would probably do the trick. If we can get up there without dying. There's the challenge. Because they're a little annoyed! I think we're probably better off trying to place explosives on this. No! Not quite. There's 1. 2. Little area here. Takes a lot to blow these things up, unsurprisingly. Over there. And 1 over here. And time to leave. For some reason, half the time when I press the exploded detonator button, it doesn't actually work. There we go. I don't think we've completely destroyed it yet. Although it's definitely getting there. Actually, maybe we did. You know what would be great? If I attach that giant saw wheel to something. wonder if we could attach... I wonder if we could make it spin. Sort of kind of clipping through it. Can we make this spin around by using the boosters? Because that would be awesome. Alright. No. Probably because it's a little big for that. But yeah, eventually you could probably get toe strength that would actually like pull something like of that size, which would be kind of great. Whee! Maybe not the best idea. But yes, this I'm not really interested in killing the mine. I think the main problem that this game is going to have is that a lot of the stuff that you do is like, take over this outpost, take over this mine, take over this base. And it's a lot of kind of doing the same thing over and over again, which I think is probably going to start to piss people off. It really comes down to, if you want to do this properly, if you want to do this in a way that's fun, you've got to come up with various stupid ways of making that happen. Looks like that is the oppressed capital, apparently, over there. That would take quite a lot of work. But again, that's what a lot of the game involves, outside of the missions and little side objectives. There's actually a mission here. We could just go and do that. Which is actually to disable the airstrike, I believe, over in this area. So I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll go and blow some more stuff up. I will be right back. You see, that's the punishment you get for posting stupid shit on the subreddit. I play anime music for you. Alright, let's go back into the game and play a little bit more, shall we? There we go. Anyway, I think I was going to go and try and liberate a town or something along those lines. I don't appear to have fast travel available right now, probably because I'm in a province that I don't own much stuff in. I can maybe get a rebel drop that would help me. Possibly. I don't know if I actually have one available right now. I do. Planes. I can get the bomber. I don't know if I can find a place to drop it, but hey. Where can I put this that won't instantly explode? That should do the trick. I could probably just drive it along there. That should be fine. This will be fine. This isn't going to be a problem. There we go. Surprisingly easy to take off in a plane around here. Now, let's see, where are we heading? We need to go liberate a town. Oh, actually we could just go to a... probably just go to a story mission for the time being. Yes, the privilege of that guy is amusing. It's like you paid $5, so you have the right to not have the piss taken out of you? What? Okay, sure. Whatever. $5 doesn't earn you immunity from having the mick taken. Oh no, you were offended by something that had a little tongue smiley face after it. Right, okay. Sure. Idiot. I'm sorry, I've got no sympathy for people like that, I really don't. So yes, tell me about all your problems. You want to compare notes? Can we land this plane safely? Probably not. We're going to try it anyway, though. Because I'd quite like to use this later, but it's probably going to get blown up. To make it abundantly clear, the benefits that you get from subscribing are listed when you subscribe. One of those benefits is not, I am immune to all criticism. Especially when it wasn't even criticism. Hell, some people pay for the privilege. Oh, are we good? Are we good? I'm getting the piss taken out of them. We're good. We're fine. Everything is as it should be. Wonderful. Can you not, like, just, there we go. But tie it to the tree. It'll be fine. No. Okay, tie it to this building. Can you just, can you, stay. 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 Thank you. Pay no attention to the fighter plane that we parked here. Nothing to worry about. Nothing unusual going on. The plane's not on fire. It's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. Ooh, hello. Beacons. Useful. Beacons and flares. So apparently, this is how you get access to more rebel drops and more of the... Oh, man, there's so much stuff here. Alright, we'll go do this mission. Don't worry, nothing unusual here. I may have forgotten to turn off the engines. I'm not actually sure how you turn off the engines. Defeat this guy. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, lads. Oh, ow. Ow. I said I had an idea, but you know what? My idea actually just involves an RPG. That should do the trick. Start turncoat mission. There we go. Yes, you can absolutely tie two people together. You can unlock stuff that lets you tie 6 people together. What is going on? Uh-huh. The storyline is rather amusing in this game. I've got to give credit for that. The weird thing about a lot of the missions, especially early on, is they're nowhere near as chaotic as the stuff you could just be doing without the missions. Okay. Let's see what we can steal then. Bring Mario a military vehicle. I don't think that counts, does it? How is it still alive? Yeah, that did the trick. It's okay, don't worry. I will allow you to spread your message to the moon. Da, da, da. I'm sure this will be fine. I need to get better boosters. I need to find the unlock for that. Now, I was hoping to get a military vehicle maybe by blowing up half the town, but apparently the military now doesn't care, so... Such is life. There's a speaker down. I have no idea if this game has de novo or not. I don't have a clue. There's no real easy way to tell whether or not it uses that DRM to the best of my knowledge. This is not really the most efficient way of blowing up fuel tanks, but it does the job from time to time. There we go. Might as well blow some stuff up in this town while I'm here, so that I can liberate it later. Thankfully, once you've blown up a chaos object, it stays blown up for good, even if it's in a mission, so... Handy time to get a couple of extra bonuses. You know what, weirdly enough, I'm still getting no heat here. I need a military vehicle of some sort. Can you quit... Does that count? I don't know if that little truck counts, but we can give it a try. Okay, apparently that doesn't count. Alright, we need something better. That's an armored vehicle. That'll be alright. Basically anything that's red can be blown up in this game. And there's a couple, like, things like watchtowers can also be blown up. Regular buildings cannot. There we go. In you get. I've also had the sequence breaks a few times. In an earlier mission, actually, I was in a helicopter, and I blew up all of the dudes before they got close to Mario, and then Mario just got stuck, and we couldn't... I had to actually kill him to restart the mission, which was pretty annoying. The game is definitely not bug-free by any stretch of the imagination. There we go. I'm disappointed at the lack of nitrous. The main problem is that you, in most circumstances, wouldn't really want to rebel drop in a land vehicle, because a helicopter is just an easier way of getting places. I imagine there are some situations where there are probably parts of the island which are inaccessible and are covered in SAM sites or whatever, but... if you want to maybe kill everybody, that would be great. I'd appreciate that. Yes, 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 we don't care. Why exactly did he need an escort detail when there was a helicopter right there? Escort your allies to the safe house. Great. This'll be fun, I'm sure. Everyone loves escort missions. He's already in the helicopter, okay. I mean, I can't really give, like, detailed thoughts on it so far, but, I mean, if you're up for just chaos and blowing stuff up, it's a very good game that does just that. Problem is, that's kind of all it does. I mean, if you want to do... I suppose if you just want to do stupid stunts and everything like that, you can do that too. It's just kind of giving you a large island playground in which you can take over bases and villages, and do that a lot. So if you like taking over outposts, well, this game has you covered. If you're not a fan of that, then you might start to get a little sick of it. Because that's a lot of what the content of the game is. It's not that the missions aren't fun, they are, of course. But to unlock a lot of what you want to use and all the gear mods and droppable vehicles, you need to take out a lot of outposts. Hehehe. Okay, apparently we are dealing with a SAM site. Alright. Oh, the grappling hook's amazing. It's great. Kidding me? Look at this. You can do whatever you want with it. You can tie things to other things. The problem is, like, getting all the upgrades to make it really fun takes a long time, and you have to do these silly little challenges to do it, which I find kind of annoying. I think what would be nice is if there was some sort of in-game currency, and maybe you could buy them from, like, a black market vendor or whatever. I think that would be a better system than the current do challenges to get unlocks kind of thing. There's tons of collectibles. There's like hidden classic vehicles that you can find parts for. Like, I assume from the previous Just Cause games. There's a lot of stuff to find. That seems like a thing that's worth blowing up. Did I actually hit the fuel tank? I think I missed it. Hopeless. Totally hopeless. Could have done a lot better than that. What if I tie you to you? That should cause you a few problems. Yes, there we go. That'll do the trick. Tie you to the motorbike. Alright. There we go. Motorbike goes crashing right at the side of it. Lovely. I don't think there's any online multiplayer. If there is, I haven't seen anything about it. It's not on the feature list. Another SAM site, okay. Whee! You know, another way of disabling a SAM site is lots of grenades. That generally does the trick. Alternatively, you can just cart it off somewhere else because they're on wheels. Should have killed that billboard. Ah, there we go, we destroyed it. I'm sorely tempted to tie it to the helicopter, and I know that's a terrible idea. You can just tie it to the rock on the way out. The tether's really strong, deliberately so, like right from the start of the game, which is really cool, because you can do a lot of really stupid stuff with it. Like, have them pull these vehicles together, for instance. Or, like, tie it to a passing tree or whatever. That works pretty well. And you can make it even better. This is just the basic level of tether. Tie this motorbike to that car, and then have them pull together. There we go. That to that tree. Oh, there's an enemy helicopter. I was not aware of that. Okay, I might want to go take care of that. It's okay. We can do this. This should do the trick. Stop shooting the fucking helicopter. Thank you. We'll have that. It's better in my hands anyway. I mean, really, the game is about as repetitive as you make it. You could just go to every army base blowing everything up with exactly the same strategy. Alternatively, you can try and do a bunch of stupid shit, which is really what you should be doing. Which is the same as the other Just Cause games. You know, if you didn't indulge in that kind of thing, then you probably didn't find Just Cause 2 very fun either, because that's really what Just Cause 2 was about. And it seems like they've kind of opened it up, especially with the physics and giving you a better tether from the very start to allow you to do dumb crap. You know, if you're not willing to kind of think of weird, contrived, and awesome ways of completing the objectives, then you will probably find it kind of dull. So, I mean, it's not like, you know, the gunplay is anything to write home about or anything like that, but that's kind of not the point. There we go. That's that mission done. God knows what I got from that. Probably nothing. I think it was all about unlocking the ability to shut down the main commands. Liberate two more provinces to get that mission. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of content gating that goes on there, which is, I guess, not entirely surprising. Should probably go and finish off this town, actually. Just fast travel there. Might as well. There's a lot of that. Like, you'll fly around the island. It's like, oh, there's a town here. Might as well liberate it. You know, there's definitely a lot of distractions there. The main problem I think that I've got is that if you don't like the outpost liberation play, then you're going to find a lot of the content in the game is based around that, and that may cause you some issues. I'm running out of ammunition. Damn. I think there's a weapons locker down there. Hack the cell door. You have multiple tethers from the very start. So your basic weapon, your basic grappler has 2 tethers. It can be upgraded to 6. Which is kind of great. But having 2 from the very start means you can do all sorts of stupid stuff. Like this, for instance. I don't know how physical lines actually are, whether or not you can actually create tripwires and things like that. I think you can. I've never tried it. That'd probably be very useful if you're being chased by a guy on a motorbike. You could just, like, put a line across and just have them run into it. But yeah, if you're not using the tools at your disposal to be an idiot, then you're kind of missing the point. Because that's what the game is. Can you quit that? Thank you. I'm just gonna let the rebels in. That won't get old very quickly. As I've said about the performance before, it is definitely a performance hog. I have had frame rate drops in very, very busy areas. Running it at 1080p and keeping it at 60 is not impossible, but on my system, yeah, I can do it most of the time. But I've definitely seen some drops. Bear in mind, though, there is no driver or SLI support for this game yet, so that's probably got a lot to do with that. Once it gets proper driver support on release, I imagine it's going to run quite a lot better than it does. The port's fine. I mean, the port is exactly, I think, where you'd expect the port to be. I mean, Avalanche doesn't do bad PC ports. At least after Just Cause 1 anyway, so... Yeah, the port is good. For the most part. It's got all the options that I think I would expect. It's got pretty much all the same options that Mad Max had, so... Okay, who has the rocket launcher? And why don't I have it? It's probably another helicopter. SLI for Mad Max was totally fine. Like, I had Mad Max running at 144 FPS consistent on highest detail with SLI, so I imagine this game will probably run fairly well. I mean, when I'm talking about drops, I'm talking about like 55 FPS. I've never had it drop down like to 30 or anything like that. It's minor drops. Like, the engine is pretty good. It's just, if you have it on ultra detail, you really have to have a really good system. Okay, there's apparently one more billboard here somewhere. This helicopter is making a very annoying noise now. There's the billboard. Billboard is down. Apparently we still need to keep wreaking havoc. So, let's find something to blow up. Like these vehicles, for instance. Ow! Oops. Couldn't quite bail out in time. Never mind. My friends are still convinced you can't see more than 30. Your friends are idiots. So we've done everything, we just need to go raise the flag, and then this is our town. But yeah, you will be doing a lot of this stuff. And if this does not appeal to you, then you may have some issues, certainly, with the content that the game has on offer. Because it is very much like Just Cause 2 in that respect. It's like, take over provinces, take over areas, take over towns. It's just the way that they have you do it this time is kind of varied. I mean, almost every town has different kinds of objects, and some of them require to cause havoc, some of them require to release prisoners, and all that sort of thing to properly liberate them. The army bases are the same as well. And we unlocked a bunch of challenges. We should probably do some of those, because we can get some gear unlocks that way. And I can also show you kind of what the caliber of the challenges are. I mean, I'm not convinced by them, really. Mainly because I guess I'm not that guy when it comes to open world games that really likes to do all of the side stuff. It's like, hey, do a race. So it's like, I'd rather not, actually. But the problem is you need to do a lot of these in order to get access to most of the gear upgrades. Like, at this point, you can also choose which vehicle, to some degree, you want to do the challenge in. So this will get me land turbo jump 1. There's no field of view option. I mean, it is a third-person game, so it's kind of to be expected. The main problem I have is that the third-person camera often gets too close to you. So that can be a bit of an issue. Oh, cool, I have nitrous on this vehicle. Excellent. But yeah, I mean, you know, this is kind of to be expected, really, isn't it? It's a race through checkpoints. I mean, almost every open world game seems to have this at some point. And there's a lot of that. I think that's maybe one of the main problems I've got so far, is that a lot of the challenges are very similar to what I've seen in, like, every other open world game. There are a couple that are interesting, like the bomb vehicle ones, they're fun. But even the frenzy missions are actually really dull, which kind of annoyed me. It's like, how do you make a frenzy mission dull, exactly? But generally speaking, you unlock a frenzy mission after you've taken an army base, and the process of taking the army base was more fun than the frenzy mission is, which is usually just blow up red stuff until timer runs out, which is actually not really that fun. I guess it's because it's asking me to do what I just did, only in a more controlled environment, and this game plays at its best when you're embroiled in chaos. So I think that probably has a lot to do with it. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, I did the sprint mission and unlocked something. I mean, was that fun? Not really. This will be, now that I have the land turbo jump. That's excellent. Next, unlock garage vehicle detector. Okay, fair enough. So I guess that detects vehicles that I don't already have that I can add to the garage. So now I can add this upgrade, turbo jump. All land vehicles obtained via Rebel Drop can launch into the air by tapping mouse 3. Cool. It's like, hey, it's another town with more stuff to do. It's like, alright, blow up some billboards, blah, blah, blah. You get kind of getting the idea, aren't you? Alright. I really need to find somewhere I can land that plane. I like how I blew that up and they're like, yeah, carry on. Where's the biggest airport that I have access to that I could possibly put that plane? Because I don't know if there even is one that's large enough that I can go to. I mean, if I cleared out all the trees and things around here, then maybe I could take off from here. I don't know, that vehicle's probably pretty tough. I could probably... Hush. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can make it work from here. I don't think so, but we're gonna give it a try. Yeah, I've just realized this was a stupid idea. This is never gonna work. I love the fact that it comes out of this crate. There we go. No. No, this was a bad place to put it. This didn't help anybody. There's got to be somewhere in this game that I can actually summon this plane and have it not explode immediately. I wish to actually just leave this area. I don't actually want to liberate this town right now. It's like, yeah, more town liberation, woo. Like, no. Not actually that interested in doing that right now. Let's go and do something else. It's just a giant transport plane in the middle of it. I need this vehicle. Time to leave. Yeah, there will be some large airports, it's just I don't know where. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, the areas are just absolutely massive. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? I mean, it was one way of getting over the objective. Probably shouldn't have shot him. But there's no penalty for shooting civilians, so... Let's get out of it in this truck. This is a pretty strong truck. I'm a fan. You can very, very slowly mash people with it. That worked. And now we're clear of heat somehow. Alright, great. I have no drop beacons available anymore, but I'll probably fast travel somewhere. It's like there's a bunch of crazy islands. I want to know what's on that island. I said we could travel to Falco. Actually, we apparently don't have any fast travel left. That's unfortunate. Oh, we can fast travel within this province. Okay. Do we have access to like a airstrip of any sort in this area? We can fast travel there. Ah, there's a plane over here. It's probably a pretty crappy plane, but we can use that. Because there's that one island, I really want to know what's on it. Because it has no markings at all. Probably some kind of secret base or whatever, I don't know. Oh, we have an awful plane over here that might do the job. Yeah, they have limited fast travel, but the thing is you can get more flares. There's these hidden shrines that you can collect, which I believe give you more flares, and you also get flares by missions and liberation. Oh, it's a challenge? Okay, I guess we'll do the challenge. There's an air race. Oh yeah, I've tried to do this one before. Earn 4 more gears. I really don't want to try and earn 4 more gears. I really don't want to do that. What I want to do is find a place to go. I don't think I have any rebel drops available, do I? Ah, beacons. There we go. There are beacons at the garages, I believe. So now if I want to grab a rebel drop of some sort, I can. Let's not try the giant transport plane again. That is obviously not working. Oh, 1 minute till that. Guess this'll do. As long as it doesn't crash into the electrical pole, I'm sure everything will be wonderful. Did that guy just get flattened? No, he's fine. Don't worry about him. No problems. This could be a little tricky. It's okay, we can put it in reverse. No big deal. This'll be fine. Besides, we have yeah, it's all good. It's a bit easier for this thing to actually take off now because I have a little afterburner on it. What is that? The island over there. That is a random island right in the corner. Let's go have a look. Yeah, I get a little rocket-assisted takeoff now because of the afterburners that I got for the plane. As you can see. Get a little bit more speed in this thing. You can actually get this up to the speed of the bomber jet now. I don't know exactly. Like, it almost seems like when I drop the grenade, it's kind of random as to where everything drops. Alright, looks like a secret island base. We should go blow everything up in it. I'm sure they won't have any problem with that. What if we just placed a couple of handy-dandy little explosives on that? There we go. Maybe one on this fuel tank right here. That should be fine. And maybe one on this one. And now, time to leave. And detonate them on the way out. Ah, that's why. Because the explosives are now all boosters, they take a little bit of time to detonate. Woohoo! Nice! That did the trick. This is actually a very, very large base. Surprisingly enough. There's a lot of transformers all over this island, apparently. It's not even showing where they are, so this could take a while. But I want access to the secret island base. I want to know what it gives me. If anything. Probably nothing. Plus, I'd like my own little secret island base. That would be good. Go away. They're reasonably tough dudes. So maybe not be there when that explodes. Sniper up there. Hi. Can you quit that? Thank you. There's a sniper over there as well. Oh, crap! I wouldn't exactly call it a sniper rifle, but, you know, it did the trick. So all credit to you. There's a bunch of explosive barrels there. I wonder if there's anything we can do with that. Yeah, that might work. Just, unfortunately, I can't... Oh, I could... I mean, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. Yeah, the barrel can't make its way over the railing, but it's okay, because I can pull in the Jeep. That's fine. I mean, that's how physics works, yes? Time to leave. I believe there's some stuff up there to blow up. I have no idea how long I'm streaming for. I'm probably going to end it relatively soon. I don't know. Just as long as I'm kind of still wanting to stream for. There we go. That did the trick. We got one here. Let's whack some explosives on it. That should do the trick. Maybe leave now. Oh, I'm in the blast zone for whatever the hell that is. There's a SAM there. That would be useful. And just hack that. Just yoink that quickly. There we go. And then the air support will not be a problem. Yeah, maybe should have thought that one through a little better. I was hoping to be able to grab it before it exploded, but never mind. I hope they put me back on the island. Okay, they have. We can approach it by boat, if we wish. I wonder if there's any actual benefit to taking this place. Rebel drop grenade launcher. Okay, alright, that's a good enough reason to take the island. I'm cool with that. Sometimes the tow cable gets a bit stuck on objects. As you have probably noticed by now. Thankfully you're practically immune to bullets. Alright, stuff to blow up. What else do we need? Still a bunch of bloody power transformers and everything. Yeah, apparently everything's over there, so we'll get everything on this side first. I don't know how many SAM sites are still up, so this may be a mistake, but we'll go with it. Oh, there's one over there, okay. If we're quick, we can blow it up before it kills us. There we go. Hello. That did the job. Hopefully there aren't too many more of those. This would make taking this base a little easier. Can we not? Why did I just do that? Can we? No, I want... Give me my helicopter back. Just... Oh, quick save. Alright. Maybe don't jump out of the helicopter for no reason. Ow! There's a SAM site over there. Yeah, I mean, the SAM sites are very, very good at what they do, so... Obviously, the developers thought maybe aircraft are a bit powerful, so maybe we need to add something that makes them slightly less insane. And SAM sites being very, very good helps that. Although you can unlock flares, and I have a feeling at that point the SAM sites are going to be a joke. There are also anti-air guns, but they don't seem to do a lot of damage. Oh, there are 2 more SAM sites here. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's one of them. Where's the other? I can't take more than one more hit, I think. In fact, this thing is now barely moving, so... Oh, and the heavy missile didn't do it. Alright, we got it. We got it. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think that's all the SAM sites. I think. Famous last words. Also, the damage does seem to affect the handling, which is kind of neat. This thing is handling terribly now. As a result of all the damage it's taken. Okay, what else we got to blow up? We have... There's a thing around here. Radar. It's radar down, and then I think everything else is just around here, isn't it? Some of that might actually be indoors. Substation controls. Some of the bases are kind of neat. There was one that I took there were turbines you had to destroy, but in order to do that you had to disable the cooling system to make the turbines open. And then you had like about a minute to kill the turbines before they closed up again, which is kind of neat. Like, the bases are fairly varied. I mean, they're all unique in terms of design, and every now and again they'll have a little gimmick, which I think is kind of cool. But ultimately, it is still take outpost, take outpost, take outpost. Oh, crap. So if you're not okay with take outpost, then you will get bored with Just Cause. Just in the same way that you got bored with the last one. Because there was a lot of that in Just Cause 2 as well. You just, you know, go away. That'd be great. I need better guns than these. These ones are rubbish. Alright, what else have we got? I think the rest of the... Yeah, the rest of the Transformers and everything are just over here, so... We'll just maybe steal this vehicle. That would be great. Where are the rest of the things we're looking for here? One over there. Please stop sniping me. Thank you very much. You can just demolish most of these guard towers if you hit them with a rocket, which is pretty great. Not quite as much destruction as something like Red Faction Guerrilla, although everything in that game was made of girders, so it's kind of understandable. Alright, where is the... There's apparently a transformer around here somewhere. We'll just get out of the vehicle and find it. Why are you upside down shooting, fellows? Just cause. I don't know where the last ones are. They're on the map as being right here, but I don't know exactly where. That's not one, is it? No, it just looks like one. I think there's one there. Yep, that's another one down. Where are the rest of them? Right here, apparently. I'm not exactly sure where there. Maybe under that building? Apparently right next to it. Yep, that would be it. That'll do the trick. Okay, that's that, and there are... apparently 3 other things that I haven't done. 3 cell blocks. And they're not indicated on the map. Right, that's a little irritating. I have no idea where those are. Oh, hello, there we go. Okay, you've got to... it's part of a prison, I see, okay. So you've got to go inside and activate them, I get it. It's weird, because they appear on the indicator as like cell block. What, you mean power? It's like, no. Can I actually... I can't even get out this way, can I? Maybe if I plant explosives on the glass, that would be enough to do the trick. That's some pretty good glass. Alright, I guess we're not going through that way then. Hi. Please go away, thank you. Need to activate this. Destroy the cell block generator. Okay. Which is where? Over there. Alright. Ah, so it is one of those, I see. It's kind of similar to what I was talking about with the turbine in the previous base. Evidently that is not doing what I hoped it would. What the hell is killing me? Alright, one generator down. There's another one. We can just hit that with an RPG. And we need one more. Then the base will be ours. And then we get that grenade launcher. Yeah, if they made the entire base out of that glass, then I would have never been able to blow it up. Really kind of an oversight there by the El Presidente. I now have access to the CS Negotiator, which is a grenade launcher. And I have a grenade launcher Frenzy, which is probably nowhere near as fun as it sounds. It's like, yeah, that sounds amazing. And then it isn't. I don't know how they managed to make the frenzy missions as dull as they did. It's really kind of surprising. How do you make a mission where you have infinite explosives boring? I think it's just by comparison, like, because the rest of the game is so crazy all the time that having a little preset challenge in which you blow things up is actually not that much fun. Which is a bit weird. Alright, cool. We have our negotiator. Because really all it does is it respawns the base in its intact state and just lets you blow everything up. Also, I do love the fact that they have a little captive radio announcer that gives an excuse every time they lose an army base. It's like, oh yeah, it had a black mold, so we destroyed the whole thing. It's like, it wasn't green enough, so we blew it up. They're just making excuses about everything. That's kind of great. I guess maybe just like how quiet it is. It's like, hey, it's a frenzy mission, yeah! There's no music, it's just, and there's no, like, troops stopping you, so there's no actual chaos. Which I think is weird, because I think that's, like, what the rest of the game has in abundance, is chaos and noise and the crazy stuff going on. And then when it asks you to do a frenzy mission, it's surprisingly calm. Which is maybe not what you want out of a frenzy mission. I mean, that doesn't seem like a good idea to me. I think surely you'd want something a little bit more upbeat. Yeah, I think that's probably why I don't enjoy them so much. That and you know, I've never really been a huge fan of contrived little challenges to unlock things. And this game is like chock full of those. Of course, I also know a lot of people like that because they consider it like high-quality content. It was the same thing I was talking about with Mad Max. The difference between the critical opinion and the opinion of those that had actually played it and, you know, were just regular consumers, is that a lot of people find that kind of content to be very valuable, and then other people don't. You know, they find it kind of as a waste of time. But I think at least with Just Cause, you have a lot more ways to cause chaos and just do stupid stuff because the game is kind of set up for that, whereas Mad Max really wasn't. You can just go around attaching booster explosives to tiny little cars and having them blow up statues and stuff like that. And apparently I'm 1 gear away from getting my next unlock, blah, blah, blah. Therein sort of lies the problem with it, because that whole system is just incredibly dull. Alright, we have now done what there is to do here. We have access to that. Is there actually a plane or a helicopter on this base that I can use to get out of it? And that would be great. I assume there is somewhere. Probably a helicopter. Yeah, you have time until your combo runs out, so you can keep going from there. There's a helicopter. Not a great one, but I'm sure it'll do the job. Walking's dull. Do everything upside down. Mouse and keyboard's totally fine, as I've said. Like, no issues whatsoever. I mean, to be fair, this game's just fine with a controller as well, because the shooting is so imprecise that it doesn't even matter. And Just Cause has always had, like, a degree of auto-aim on its shooting, and this is no exception. There is a mod that you can get for the weapons that will allow you to be very precise. So if you're actually looking to be a sniper or whatever, you can be, but you have to unlock that mod. Alright, we have taken over that little island base. Like, there's another base there, another base there, you know, it's like, oh, what's going to be next? Well, I guess it'll be that. Before I stop the stream, I do have to somehow get that transport plane. Alright, let's look over the map. There's got to be, like, a giant airstrip or something somewhere that could support that. There's an airstrip there. I don't know if it's big enough, but it might be worth a try. Let's fly there. Unfortunately, this helicopter doesn't have nitro on. Oh god, that's 28 kilometers away. That's going to take ages. I have the AA off right now because I just want to make sure that the stream was constant 60, and XSplit is obviously a bit of a CPU hog, and so I could turn AA on. I mean, maybe it's not actually making that much of a difference to the frame rate, so we could probably just turn the AA on. I'm surprised people even noticed, considering it's a stream. There you go. SMAA is on now. It's going to take a while to get over there. I guess I don't have any more fast travel flares. I need to go to a town that I liberated, I think, to get fast travel flares. Yeah, there's probably some flares there. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm streaming 720p because 1080p 60 is not really something you can do on Twitch. I don't have any nitro on this thing. Like, the only vehicles that have nitro are the ones that you get through drops. You can't actually equip vehicles you randomly grab with mods, which is a little annoying, actually. It would be good if you had a way to do that. I wonder if maybe later in the game you can. But yeah, I mean, the frame rate's consistent. Like, when you're in the sky, the frame rate's actually a lot higher than it is on the ground, because obviously the LOD is a lot less detailed. There's probably some flares here, I imagine, in this liberated town. I just don't know exactly where. There's a marker there. I don't know if that's just a weapons cache, though. That's just weapons. Random encounter over here. Might as well go try and do it, whatever it is. What is it exactly? Out of gas. Alright, let's go find out. Give a random person a ride. Deliver this car. So I assume it's a gas station. So do I have to just pick up gas here, or do I have to attach something to something? I don't know. Ah, there are flares at the gas station, though. That's good. So that means I can fast travel now. Flight controls are fine. Again, all the controls feel fine. It's just kind of like vehicles in any other open world game, really. Okay, so that actually wasn't what I was looking to do. What am I... I'm supposed to get it over here. I guess I could just drag it. That's attach that car to that car and then tow it. That should do the trick, right? There's no issue with 1080p. It's just 1080p 60 and, like, a game that isn't Hearthstone. Twitch doesn't support a high enough bitrate to let you really do that and have it look good. That's the problem. Okay, I mean, I'm just towing it to the petrol station. There we go. And that unlocked a beacon and flare resupply point. Okay. Cool. So the more those little encounters you do, the more the beacons you get access to, which means you can fast travel. So let's go back to, there was that, I've actually completely lost where I was. There was, we've got to try that huge plane. We have to, but we've got to find an airport that will actually support it. That airstrip is probably too small, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Yeah, doing those little encounters, I think, is the best way to get access to all of those extra beacons and such. And you can also find the hidden shrines all over the world that will give you extra beacons too. Then you can basically get unlimited fast travel, which I think is fine for traveling between islands. I think traveling around the islands is a lot of fun. But you know, this should work. Yeah, if we call the drop in like around here, this should work, right? In theory. Alright, let's give it a shot. This looks big enough. We should be able to handle it. Alright, planes. 2-minute cooldown on the damn thing. Yeah. Oh, there's actually a fighter jet here. Well, that's handy. I guess we'll just take that for the time being. Hang on a minute. Is this an enemy base? Oh, I'm in an enemy base. I never actually realized that this was unfriendly. Okay. Alright then. Well, I guess we're leaving. Bye. This is not an F-16. This is a flanker, I think. And the fighter jet is actually a Saab Gripen, I think? Or Saab Draken, I can't remember which. But yeah, this is a SU... Is it SU-27? Something like that? It's one of the more modern Russian jets. Which is obviously they've renamed it. Bomb everything! But yeah, I've got to burn 2 minutes until I can get that transport plane. There's a little outpost around here I could blow up, maybe. Because we've already taken this outpost. This is why I'm kind of surprised that there were enemy guys there. There's an oppressed base there, with a base commander, as it turns out. We could go and bomb that a little bit. I mean, the F-16 also only has one engine, so that's what kind of makes it look a little different. Fly to the Volcano Island. How far? That's actually not that far away. Okay, yeah, let's go to the Volcano Island. I want to find out what's on it. The release date for this is Tuesday, December the 1st. Review embargo is up on the Monday. Streaming embargo was up today, so a lot of people... And, like, non-review coverage, like Giant Bomb got their quick look out. The PR told me that they consider WTF is to be the more review content, so I wasn't allowed to put mine out today, which is fine because I didn't really have the chance to do that anyway. So my main video on it will be out Monday, in theory, assuming nothing goes wrong. To the island, to the volcano. Let's find out what's going on over here. Surprising how long it takes to get around the place, even in jets. I know the fighter jet's a bit quicker than this, but it still takes a while. Thing is, like, it's an absolutely massive world, so it is to be expected. I wouldn't buy the first Just Cause. Like, it had its moments, but the PC port was awful. Like, you should really just play Just Cause 2. I don't know, I mean, it might be just that Giant Bomb didn't even bother asking. I mean, it's weird, like, WTF is, I think, is more critical than Quick Looks are, so I don't think it's too big a deal. I know WTF is obviously inspired by Quick Looks, but I think Quick Looks are a lot more casual. Well, it is actually a volcano, which I guess is not that surprising. I don't know if there's anything actually in the volcano. But we have found a volcano. Is there anything on it? I don't know. Any secret underground lair? Not that I can see at the moment. Is that a little airstrip? Also, my camera has gone berserk. To recenter it, I think. There is a button to recenter the camera. I can't remember exactly what it is. Reset the camera is B. Okay. There we go. I'm pretty sure I saw something over there. Nope, maybe not. So unless it's very, very well hidden, this area is literally just a giant volcano. There's probably a mission to go to it at some point. I mean, you can turn that camera off. We disabled the limited camera because I thought it was actually causing me problems. Yep, just looks like a volcano. There's probably something in the storyline that puts you here at some point. Nothing immediately obvious, though. Anyway, our mission was to try and get that damn plane off the ground, so we're going to go back to that airstrip, since it did look like it was actually big enough, and we're going to go and try and summon the transport plane. After I've done that, I'll probably wrap the stream up. So I think, you know, you've seen kind of what you need to see. And like I say, my impression of it is that if you can find ways to make your own fun in this game and do stupid stuff, you'll have a whale of a time, just like Just Cause 2. Outside of that, though, there's, it's definitely a bit repetitive, but that's sort of to be expected. Oh, there's kind of a little village down there. Let me just go check that out first. This island's actually a lot larger than I thought it was. There's apparently something on the east coast. Yeah. There's a little base there, too. We should go check that out first. Landing jets in this game is actually quite easy. They give you a lot of leeway. I don't know if these buildings are anything, but sometimes if you go to these areas, there are, like, hidden objects and things like audio logs and shrines that you can pick up. Like that, for instance, is a little... It's kind of a little ruin area? I don't know if I can actually land the plane on this hill to check this area out. I don't know if it even is anything, but I guess we're about to find out. Alright, we're going to try and land the plane. How good am I? Okay, alright, stop. Thank you. It's like a little ruined area. I don't know if there's anything in the ruins. Sometimes if you get close to a ruined area, there'll be a little question mark on the map, and it's like, hey, there's something hidden here. Usually they give you a little kind of... You're getting warmer indicator. Although, I have a feeling, honestly, that this is just like a really cool little ruined area they just put in the game for whatever. There's a little temple area over there. Go check that out. It's probably slid into the ocean by now. Come on, get up there. Jesus. Yep, just looks like it's here for show, from what I can tell. Alright then. There's another little temple up there. Now, there might be something hidden, but I'm not going to spend all day looking around the island for it. Yeah, my plane's still there. It's fine. I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to take off again. There are actually some tombs you can raid in this game. I saw some tooltips about that. I wonder if that thing over there is one of them. It might be. Let's try and get there. Should be easy enough using the wingsuit. There are supposedly some, like, tomb areas. I don't know what you get out of them exactly. I haven't had the collectible indicator go off yet, so there might be something here, there might not be. Let's go check out that little temple over there. And then if not, we'll fly back to the airstrip and try and get the transport plane off the ground. I'm not convinced by the usefulness of the transport plane. Apparently you can put vehicles in it. I don't know if there's really any point in doing that. I think it's mostly just for fun, to do something stupid with it. Ooh, I think it was a little... No, it was just my waypoint going off. I thought it was a little blip. Maybe there was a collectible or something. Yeah, I have the wingsuit. It's just the parachute boost is actually more effective right now. I know I did find a little... There's a little memorial in one of the corners of the map to, I assume, one of the developers who probably died during the development process. I did find one of those. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. I could be wrong, but I don't want to spend all day looking. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just maybe wingsuit down there back to my plane, which I think is over there. And then we can go and try and take the transport plane off. I think I just put it here by the coast, didn't I? Do I recall correctly? You could probably do some stupid stuff with it, like bomb a base with vehicles or something. Ah! Almost beat my personal best. Very disappointing. Weird lack of music this game has, actually. A lot of the time, the game just doesn't have music going for it at all, which is really weird. Maybe it's just because I'm not in a vehicle, but it's like, this is curiously silent a lot of the time. Alright, can I take the plane off from here? This could be a bit tricky. But they are very, very forgiving in this version of the game. Come on, get off the ground! There we go. That is not how physics work at all, but we're good. Alright, time to leave the crazy volcano island that has very little on it. As I said, there's probably something hidden there, but I don't want to spend all day looking for it. It is a pretty game, though, you gotta admit. We're gonna get this transport plane, and then I think that will wrap the stream up for the day. I'm probably going to crack through a bunch of the missions today and see where the plot goes. See if there's any cooler unlocks or mechanics that I haven't seen yet. Because it almost seems like I've seen everything the game kind of has to offer mechanically, and that worries me a little bit. So I'm kind of hoping that that isn't the case. But it's hard to know because there's some features that are locked behind story missions, and you don't really know about those. It's like where I spent like 6 hours not having fast travel because it was actually a story mission I needed to do, and the game hadn't let me know that that was the case. The game encouraged me to go and do other things, and I did, and then, yeah. Alright, we're just gonna bail out of this plane for the time being. There we go. Lovely, lovely. And then we can go and attempt to summon the transport plane and hope that we can actually do something with it. I wonder if you can put other planes in the planes. I don't really understand why this area is guarded, because I thought I'd taken it over, but apparently I haven't. I think I need to take this area first. That's probably why. Ow. Alright. I think we have space here for the plane. The question is, can we get the plane on the ground without it being blown up by the guards? Alright, let's give it a try. Probably want to be out of the way, too, at this point. This is... Why? I mean, I don't know why it summoned it in that direction. I'm going to be honest, but we might be able to take off now. It's possible. How do I even get into this? How do you get into this plane? Alright, okay. Right. Well, This could be tricky. Oh, this thing doesn't turn well. Alright, can we put it in reverse? Alright, put it in reverse. Alright, we're good. Everything's fine? Yes? Excellent. Glad to hear it. Alright, I think we might be able to pull this off. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's up! It's up! Yes! We did it! Now what? Now what do you do with it? This is highly impractical. There's an oil rig over there. Let's try and land it on the oil rig. That sounds reasonable. That sounds like a good course of action. But we managed it. We finally got this plane off the ground. That's a fighter jet. Hopefully it's one of ours. I don't think we're going to be able to land this, but I'm going to try. That's also the ocean. That's not a good thing. This thing doesn't turn very well. I don't know if you noticed, but this is a little not maneuverable. Let's just put it that way. All right, slowly even it out. Yes, I have boosters on it. Okay, yeah, this oil rig. That sounds like a perfectly reasonable place to try and land it. I don't think there's any aircraft carriers in this game. If there was, I'd try and land it on one of those. But there might be. I say I barely explored anything. This game is so huge.
This area is restricted. Leave immediately.
I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off somehow. I don't think this is going to work at all, actually. I think this is actually a fairly poor idea. If we, It's alright, we're gonna ride it in. Oops. It's just a little spinning. It's still good. Can we still fly it? No, I think a bit of it... I think those are bits of the plane, so possibly not. Because I would love to see if I can still make this thing take off, because it's still floating. It's fine. I think it's alright. I think we might be able to still use it. If I can't outrun the plane right now. Come on, we need to close to this plane. I think it's still fine. I think it's sinking. We need to get there quickly. Quick, get to the plane! Oh, now it's... Oh, dear. I mean... It seemed like we might be able to get away with it, but yeah, this is, I don't think it's gonna work anymore, guys. I think it might be... How majestic. We'll follow it down. Yeah, I think I broke it. I think we're gonna be getting anywhere with this plane now. I'm sorry. It was somewhat on fire. Oh, and now I'm running out of breath. Okay. Well, that's probably a good time to wrap the stream up. We should try and give it a Viking burial, but I don't think we can use explosives light out in the water. I am drowning. Sorry, Rico. Went down with the ship. Glorious. Alright, yeah, that's Just Cause 3. It's coming out Tuesday, and my actual critique should be ready Monday, hopefully. I think the embargo's sometime in the evening, so it's probably going to be... My critique will be out sort of later in the day. Ooh, I've not actually seen that weapon before. Is that it's a fire leech. What does that do? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's, very cool. I want this gun. I know this is available as a drop. I'm not sure. Oh, can you lock onto things? Can you lock onto multiple things? Oh my god. What if I locked onto this, and this, and this, and... Ooh, that is a fun gun. I want that in my life. Yeah, so yeah, that's Just Cause. I say it's pretty good. It definitely gets a bit repetitive, but then again, so did Just Cause 2. It's really about making your own fun for the most part. There's definitely some things I'm not so happy with, but I will detail those when I actually do my full video of it. So when I've put another 10 hours or so probably into the story mode. I should really try and do a highlight reel of this particular stream, because I think it was rather amusing. So I'll probably tell Chris to see if he can do highlights. But thank you very much for watching, folks. Much appreciated. And the video out today is the top 20 deals in the Steam sale. So if you do want to go check that out, that's my top 20 recommendations. Now I'm going to go and do my Hidden Gems video, which is coming out tomorrow, which is going to be a bunch of little cheap games that you can find on Steam once at least until the sale ends. So thank you very much for watching, folks. I appreciate it. And please don't get angry on the subreddit over nothing again. That would be nice. Can we have one day without drama, please? That would be great. I'll see you next time.